Okay, welcome back everyone to another special episode of Yoda's Hut. This is the Cary, North Carolina Star Wars LCG Regional at Gamers Armory. I'm Bill. I go by Yodaman on the boards, and once again, I'm joined for commentary by Derek. Hey, Derek, how's it going?
Doing well.
All right, so this is round one, game two between myself. I'm on the right against Christian, who's on the left. Christian's a longtime Star Wars player from out at Gamers Armory. I'm playing a Scum deck in this round. My deck was two Masterful Manipulation, two Heartless Tactics, two His High Exaltedness, one No Disintegrations, one Hunters, one Hutt's Menagerie, and one I Don't Like You Either. And I didn't remember to ask Christian exactly what his deck list was, but I think I'd figured it out from playing it. He was doing an Unblockables deck. So he had Smugglers with two Raise the Stakes, two Across the Anowet Sectors, two Breaking the Blockade, two Bucket of Bolts, and two Resistance and Rebellion was my best guess based on what I remember him playing in this game. So you got any initial thoughts about these decks that we're about to see here?
Yeah, that deck sounds pretty standard that he's running as far as unblockables go, and your deck is virtually identical to one that I've got, minus one pod, I think, difference. So, yeah, I already know how that guy plays.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a pretty good deck.
Yeah, I know you've been playing stuff where I guess you weren't using Boba Fett, right? You were using something else.
Yeah, I got a second Doctor in my
Right.
version.
Right. Yeah, so it's pretty darn close. Yeah, I mean, I was going back and forth between did I want to play Scum or Navy in the tournament. I didn't really think about Sith. I probably, creatures are decent, but I hadn't really played them enough. So I actually decided to play Scum for Dark Side. And my light side deck that I saw earlier, I literally was going back and forth in 10 minutes before the tournament. That's what I grabbed. Like I put it together. So I'm flipping up stuff here. It looks like I got Heartless Tactics, His High Exaltedness, and I Don't Like You Either. And Christian flipped up pretty close to the God flop with Raise the Stakes, Breaking the Blockade, and Across the Anowet Sector. And I remember thinking I had mulliganed and I got a couple 2-drops in my opening, or after I mulliganed. I'm like, oh, thank God. I can at least put some things out to get in the way here.
Doctor would be a great play because he's a 2-cost with the tactics.
Yeah, I don't think that was what I had. I'm not sure they were the best 2-blocks, but they were or 2-drops, but they were better than nothing. And I also got a prize possession to start with, so that was good. I got a resource this game, unlike my light side game. And then there is Heartless Tactics. The Heartless Tactics resource, Fortified Holding Cells. And I think I'm going to put it on Heartless Tactics. Probably is what I meant. Oh no, I'm going to change it to His High Exaltedness.
All three of those are really good. It depends if you plan on using it.
I Don't Like You Either.
Yeah. That's good to have on
I think what I want, the reason I put it on His High Exaltedness was I wanted to have the chance to recycle events. Give my, try to keep that around longer if stuff started blowing up. So I've still got 4 resources left to play with since His High Exaltedness has 2 on it. And I said, I'm pretty sure I had some 2-drops here, so it's probably just a matter of what I was going to put out and hope I could hold off the Sleuth Brigade that I was anticipating coming. So I got a Deck Collector, another resource, but he's also a 2-drop.
Yeah.
And then a Black Sun Headhunter.
I always hate playing those on the first turn, but given that what he's playing and the fact that it has a shield, it's probably a pretty good play.
Yeah, I think that's why I did it. I'm like, well, I can put blockers in there, and I'm probably going to commit the something. I don't know which one I'm going to commit. If I committed the Deck Collector, probably, yeah. So I'm going to take Balance, taking the Deck Collector. So I got out 3 cards with resources, and then 2 drops. One of them was obviously a resource as well. So against Loose, that's not bad. And I think Christian said, wow, you drew the 2 drops. Like, it's going to ruin my plan here. So, because he's got the potential bonuses, obviously, with Anawat for just swinging alone with a Smuggler unit and Raise the Stakes, he could have gotten unopposed bonuses. He's playing a Sleuth Scout, and I'm like, aha, okay. And Breaking the Blockade, if you've got a pilot unit on there, you can focus a pilot unit on something that costs 2 or less and take a focus token off that unit, and he just put the free Duros pilot on there. And also, I think he's put 9 Numb on there. So he's got the double pilots.
Mm-hmm.
And he had to pay 1 for the pilot cost there, or maybe that was the loyal co-pilot. Sorry, I think that was the
Yeah,
loyal co-pilot because he just paid 1, which gives it shielding or something if I remember right.
I don't remember what it does
Yeah,
off the top of my head, but yeah.
so he would be able to potentially strike twice. The thing is, it may not matter.
Well, if he could, he would have to win edge is the problem.
Right.
So,
And he played 3 cards, so and
yeah.
I still have 2. I don't remember what was in my hand, but I do still have 2.
But he would double strike. Worst case, if he lost edge, he would still get a blast from Anawit.
Right.
But he would only have, it's only going to be 2 damage
Oh, he
for
actually
the
just
unit.
passed turn there. Didn't even try to swing, I guess, because I have blockers. And Dow will go up to 3. And now
Well,
I'm probably.
if you block with the headhunter, he accomplishes nothing.
Right. Yeah. So I'm probably thinking captured would be good right now. I'm paying for the headhunter. I just did that.
Yeah,
And if I.
captured would be amazing.
Yeah.
Or Deathmark with the that destroy card.
Well, except you can only put that on a creature or a character or droid. I can't use Deathmark
Oh, okay.
on that. But I can play Boba Fett.
There's a beat stick.
Yeah, and say, okay, get in the way, I'll kill your sleuth. Don't get in the way, I'm going to blow up one of your objectives. Like Anawat, maybe. So get that
Yeah,
thing
well,
off
it
the
wouldn't
table.
hurt to get a damage on Riz the Stakes either.
Yeah,
To shut it off.
I am going after. Well, I guess because I have blockers, I'm a little less worried about raise the stakes right now. But I think
Yeah.
I'm going after Anawat if I remember right, and just decide, if I win Edge, I'm going to blow it up and kill a sleuth.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't win Edge, I'm still going to kill a sleuth. So if he
Yeah.
blocks, so
As much as it sucks, I think he can't block here.
yeah, I don't think he wants
But
to block here.
he needs to be able to get an edge hand so that he can go in with the sleuth on his turn.
Right. Now, the only thing I played was Boba Fett, though, so I'm going to have a pretty good edge hand, even though I'm not the greatest blockers in the world, but one of them has a
Yeah.
shield, so. So you see, now, so I did look, the little co-pilot, I'm pretty sure is what he has on there. So it gives it shielding, and if the transport has 2 or more pilots on it, it also gets elite. So I
Okay.
am swinging with Boba Fett, double striking. I'm going to blow up Anawat, and the dial will go to 4 there. So it's my trying to be a little aggressive here with Scum. And I just passed turn back to Christian. Say, all right, what do you got?
Well, now if you get captured too, if he plays a second unit, you could duplicate it with your other location.
And he just flipped up his other Anawat. I'm like, really? It's really?
God flop plus uh,
Yeah.
the flip also.
Yeah, that was a little annoying too, but what can you do?
Uh,
So he does at least only have 4 resources, although a well paid would certainly could ramp up his stuff here.
I have a habit of never drawing that card when I play that
Yeah.
deck.
I mean, pretty sure he probably had 2 in there just because I know how Christian likes to usually build his deck. So it would mean if he has 2 bucket of bolts, he's got 4 well paids. And there is a smuggling freighter, and that's probably not what he really wanted to see. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
true drop, yeah, but that is not the best 2 drop there. I know why he's playing Breaking the Blockade. I almost wonder if he would have been I don't think he has Beyond the Rim, but I almost wonder if that might have been a better option, or at least 1-1.
I actually would have done it over Raise the Stakes.
Yeah,
I mean, the blockade runners are hard to kill with that ability, but still, I mean, if you're relying on stuff like well paid, you're talking about mass and cheap units, and
yeah.
he's going to eat a good chunk of it.
So he is.
Swindling.
Yeah, he's swindling, and I think I realized here that I could copy swindled. Like I
Yeah.
start at some point, I'm looking over at it and just double checking. and saying, "Yeah, I'm going to copy Swindled here and throw your sleuth back at you." So
Yes, that's the one good thing is that Swindled is in the
raise the stakes.
blockade runner
Yeah,
set.
yeah,
So
yeah. So now, so he didn't get anything, and I had shielded Heartless Tactics, and now he's going to go after I don't like you either with the smuggling freighter, and I'm going to block here with my deck collector, maybe just try to get some cards out of his hand. And I put in, what did I put in, just 2 or something? Didn't look like I put a lot in. He had a
yeah,
heat. Yeah, he's going to kill my deck collector here and actually, I think, blow up I don't like you either if he wants to, because he's
yeah.
going to
Well,
get the blast.
he's
Unless
gonna
he,
get unopposed extra as well.
yeah, right, so then he gets the Anahuat and the unopposed, right, it's going to blow it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then after the engagement, he could focus and go after his high exaltedness. I guess I didn't have any events to get back. Oh, he actually just unfocused and committed to take balance, so Dow's only going to go 5. That was interesting. So I still got Boba Fett on the board.
Yeah, Boba's gonna take out Anawat again.
Oh, I forgot to flip up a new objective.
I bet you catch that.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. I don't know why I'm looking at my cards before I flip up the objective. It's not really going to matter, but oh, there is Heartless Tactics. I got 2 of them. Now I could really use some capture stuff here. Maybe I did have captured, so maybe I was looking at it trying to decide, am I going to want to play captured now? I'm going to play Shadows of the Empire probably on Anahuat, I would think. Oh, I'm hitting breaking the blockade. That's interesting.
I think it's probably because you're intent on blowing up Anawat.
Yeah, probably. And figured I'll play something else to damage, raise the stakes.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't want to end up with 2 of breaking the blockade out there also.
Right.
Because there's a decent chance he'll draw the other one since he's
That
going
also,
to get
yeah, that also
2 more objectives.
let me get rid of by playing that, let me draw another card too. So now I'm going to play a Headhunter for 2 and another Headhunter. And I'm leaving
Jeez.
2 resources open. I'm going to send a Headhunter in after raise the stakes, shield it, and try to turn it off, I guess.
Yep, makes sense.
So you could get in the way here, but that's not really going to matter.
No. And there's no point in getting in the way of Bubba either.
No, there sure isn't. If he gets in the way, he's just going to double focus even if I don't kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm putting a card in. Oh, I think I put preparation and planning in. I wonder if I have it captured. Then now I can play for 1. I think I must have some plan with it or I wouldn't have bothered to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 and then 1 on a... Oh, he did block me. That's why I put 1 in. He's going to do 1 back. So I only did 2 to raise the stakes, but I don't really care. I bet I did have a captured, just thinking, well, if he wins edge, I'll just capture his guy. And then I'm going to blow up Anahuat, so the Dow will go to 7. Boba Fett. And I still got my Headhunter there. So I wasted a prep and planning, it looks like, Eric. But I'm going to commit the Headhunter, take balance
Doesn't
back.
matter at this point.
No, I don't think so. He's locked down. Unless he flips up another breaking the blockade. He flipped up another raise the stakes and bucket of bolts.
Yeah, I mean, you got enough damage to blow up 2 more objectives. You're only going to need 1 unless if he has to take force back just to force you to get 2.
Right.
But you've actually got 2 on the table right now.
Yep.
Assuming you could get unopposed twice. But
Yeah,
which
that's
you
true.
should be able to, because he's not going to have anything with a lot of health.
No, I wouldn't think so. I don't know what he could put in with 4. I mean, even if he plays paid, I mean, I guess he could put in theoretically 4 units with well paid, but
Well, the thing is, Bubba can take out like a healthy objective, but you could send 2 headhunters and
Yeah.
take out the top objective if you had to,
He just played.
even if you lost edge.
Wow, he
And
just
your
played two
sleuths.
sleuths and a smuggling freighter.
Yeah, well, you can block one of them.
Yeah.
Problem is, he's not going to live another turn if he attacks,
Right.
so
And
he
I
can't
don't.
win this turn.
Yeah, he cannot win this turn. I think that's fair enough. So he's going after Heartless Tactics with one of the sleuths. I might let the first one go here. So he'll do 3 total damage with the raise the stakes bonus. I'm like, okay.
Well, you may let him go anyway, just because then you can attack with your headhunter.
Yeah.
If he keeps sending guys, he's not going to win this turn.
Right. If he keeps sending guys, if he sends like something else, then I don't even really need to block. And I'll win edge, so I only need to blow up one thing on my turn because the dial's already at 7, and I've blown up 2 objectives already thanks to Boba. Yeah, so he's sending in the sleuth and the smuggling freighter after Heartless Tactics, and I'm shielding it because I don't really care. Because now I'm going to make sure I'm going to win, keep balance anyway. So I think game over now, right? I think I actually won the edge battle there too.
Well, you've got your one. Now you can. He has no blockers, and you've already got enough to take out 2 objectives by yourself.
Yeah, and I only need to take out 1 now because the dial's going to go to 9, and I already
Yeah.
blew up 2. So yeah, so he's going to get a couple damage on the headhunter, and it's not really going to matter to me, I don't think.
Nope. Unless he needs to have like another swindled or some kind
Yeah.
of trick, or this is just done.
Right. Well, he couldn't swindle Boba Fett. I could just send Boba Fett after some. Oh, yeah, he's scooping there, it looks like. He just gave me a fist
Yeah.
bump. Yeah. I told him I had captured if I needed it. So,
Hmm.
yeah, so that was a pretty quick game there. That Scum deck, that the Masterful version can be pretty darn aggressive if you draw the right cards like I just did there. So,
Well, anytime you draw Bubba, it's pretty darn aggressive.
yeah. So I was
Uh,
pretty happy with how that did that first game there. So I was able to get a sweep of Christian in the first round. So I was sitting on 6 points after round 1 in my first ever regional. So I was pretty happy about that. Even though there
yeah.
was only 6 of us there. So, but not a bad start. I kind
Yeah.
of met my goal of it. Well, at least I shouldn't finish in last since I won 2 games. That was my theory. So you got any thoughts about this game before we wrap it up and wrap up this first round of the regional here?
um. No, I mean, sleuths kind of live or die based on how quickly they can get out. I mean, he got the objectives he needed, but you having high health 2 drops with shields, and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
So
and the I don't
yeah,
like you either was also really good there because it counteracted his swindled. That's why I was like, I was pretty sure you could copy any event, not just your own. I'm like, oh, well, okay,
yeah.
let's send that thing back. So
I remember playing against me, and you copied my Rebel Assault once.
yeah,
I was not amused at that.
yeah, that was a pretty fun move. So, all right. Well, so that was a good first round, and thanks to Christian for the games. I always enjoy playing him. He's a real friendly guy, and we've played in a few tournaments over the years out at Gamers Armory. So, uh, and I was happy to head on to the second round with 6 points. And so we'll see who I get matched up with in round 2 and what happens as we kind of continue through the coverage of the tournament. So thanks again for joining me for a commentary on this game, Derek. Appreciate it.
Yep, anytime.